The most underrated way to soothe your nervous system, the most effective way to soothe your nervous system is peace. Welcome, my fellow seekers. If you're here, that means that you are constantly trying to find ways to improve yourself, to just be a better human in the world. So I wanted to share some of the ways that some of the tools that I've used to help deal with, I guess you can say, anxiety, depression, just calming down your nervous system. So these are 5 ways that I've calmed down my nervous system whenever I start to feel a little anxious or whatever it is. These things are surefire to get me back feeling in my body, grounded, and just like the person that I am in my higher self. The first will probably come as no surprise. It's meditation. It's not just about not thinking. I know that we're always taught that meditation is about sitting there and having quiet thoughts, and that's the goal. Eventually you want to get to a space where you're kind of just plugged into the frequencies of love and peace, and when you're present, and when you're doing that, you're not thinking. But if you're having trouble thinking, when you sit down to meditate, and you might start having a whole bunch of thoughts in your head, what you can do is just think up a frequency that you want to align with and try to align with that, so that you can put your thinking ability to more positive use. Or you can just put your awareness outside of yourself in terms of what are the sounds that you're hearing, almost allowing yourself to be even more present where you are. For a lot of people, or what I've read or heard, meditation, they know logically that meditation is good for you, but when they sit down again, all their thoughts are running around. So that's just one way that I've learned to get into a space where now I can meditate for 20 or 30 minutes and be completely tapped in for most of the time. You can start with 5 minutes a day and just build your way up. It doesn't have to be this big thing. It doesn't have to be this big thing. It can just be a little treat that you give yourself. If you're having a super busy day, your nervous system is completely overworked, you're overstimulated, just taking 5 or 10 minutes to yourself, going to a quiet place, and just having that intention of taking care of yourself and sitting down and meditating, it's gonna make a difference. So if you just continue that practice and get to a point where you can completely shut everything and everyone out and just be in your body for 10 to 20 minutes, it's just so restorative to your nervous system. So the second one is singing. So related to this idea of, you know how I said when you meditate, it's about kind of plugging into these frequencies of harmony and peace. When you sing, there's something very special about your voice just resonating out into the universe and connecting with the ether. And it allows certain intentions and affirmations and mantras to be even more powerfully felt. And this is a new thing I've been doing to soothe my nervous system. Let's say again, you feel really overstimulated. If you can get some quiet time, I even do this while I'm meditating, and just go into a song. You might have a song in your family or in your lineage that's been passed down, or you might have a song that you created if you're a musical person. If you're not a very musically inclined person like myself, you still just make up your own song. Something about a song that comes straight from your heart in the moment is so beautiful at working on your nervous system. So It really helped me to see, there's a woman on YouTube who is very helpful with sharing this type of information, and it helped me to see her sing. So I'll give you a little example. This is coming again from someone who doesn't have any musical talent, but it's just like, you could just be like, you know, like, I'm surrounded by great spirits. I love myself so deeply. And just whatever the affirmation is, you repeat that over, you switch it up. And it just really helps to like start surround yourself with positivity. If you were in a space where you weren't feeling supported and you needed support, if you start singing to yourself, it just like brings just like calm and peace to you. Whatever you want to affirm for yourself, if you sing that, it just helps to like kind of just like drench you in that harmony and in that frequency. It's very beautiful. Yeah, that's what I have to say about that. It's very, very beautiful. It's very powerful. Singing is very, very powerful. Oh, I did want to add, like, when you're in the way that I first realized that singing is very powerful and music is at the sacred medicine ceremonies. You know, the shaman and the shaman's helpers will be walking around with the guitars singing. I think the songs are called Etheros or Icaros, something like that. Don't quote me on that. But they're like a very important part of the healing. When you're on the sacred medicine, they help to just like harmonize and bring you back to a peaceful frequency of where you need to be. If you went out all the way somewhere, they just help to like bring stability and harmony and peace to your body. So that's when I first realized how powerful it is. And then when you look at the music industry and you see like how they use music to control people and stuff like that, it's like, why not use that to your own advantage? Create your own songs, sing from the heart, sing whatever you wish to bring into your life. I guarantee it's gonna get that nervous system in order. The third way that I calm my nervous system is by juice feasting. I'm currently on day 39 of a 40-day juice feast, which means, or fast, but I've been consuming nothing but fresh juices for the last 40 days. It's like an annual reset for my family, and sometimes you're stressed or your nervous system is overworked because you're physically overworked. Like your body has eaten all this like toxic, strange food that's not good for you, and is trying to process all the stuff that you've been putting into it. What a juice feast allows you to do is allows your body to take a break from digesting all that really heavy, dense food that you've been putting into your body, and allows you to focus on areas of healing in your body that need healing. And it just like really relieves your nervous system. I'm able to think more clearly. I'm able to process my emotions when I'm juice feasting. I'm able to just like tap into, again, these frequencies of harmonies and peace more easily when I'm on a juice cleanse. So, you know, a juice cleanse, like, it's good to take a break from things. It's good to take a break from eating if you're doing it in a healthy way, with the support of herbs, with the support of making sure you're getting enough juice. So if that's something you're interested in, you're worried about that, you can just contact me. I'll put information below. My husband and I, we help consult people on doing juice cleanses, on healing naturally, using plants and all the tools available from the earth. So just holla at us. But juice cleansing is definitely like, it's like the most important way to calm an overstimulated nervous system, especially in this society where there's so much coming at us. We store that all in our body. We store all of our emotions in our body. For women, we store a lot of emotions in our womb space, in our sacral. The TV, social media, toxic relationships, and then on top of that, toxic food. It's all getting compounded in your body. It's all like disrupting the flow of Kundalini energy in your body. So a juice cleanse allows you to start to turn back that chi energy in your body and just get to a lighter space where you can start to handle all the stressors that are coming at you. It allows you just like be in your peace, to be focused, to be in alignment. So again, 10 out of 10 recommend for that. Number 4 is yoga. So going back to the body, yoga just allows you to align your breath with your movement. And this is probably like, this could be like 4B. It's really actually very important. Also, breath work. You could do breath work while you're singing, while you're meditating, do breath work while you're juicing, and then breath work definitely comes in while you're doing yoga. It's really important to do any type of movement. You know, that slow exercise, that's like, I think it's Tai Chi, where you're kind of just like doing intentional movements. I don't know, I've never done it formally. I'm just kind of like freestyling right now, but that is like yoga, which is like my favorite exercise to do. Allows you to just be really intentional with your body, to feel the breath moving through your body. And it's just like really lovely and supporting to your nervous system, because it's just like, it's a form of moving meditation, basically. So you're getting to ground yourself in the body. Anytime you can ground yourself in the body, that is gonna like, do wonders for your nervous system. Yeah, you're just getting like, when you're tuned into the yoga and you're doing it and you're like putting all your attention and awareness into your body and yourself while you're doing yoga, it allows that cosmic life force to move through you and work through you and heal you and heal your nervous system. So I just want to add that like all of these things are tools, and maybe I'll save this for the end. Yeah, I'll save that for the end. So number 5, the most underrated way to soothe your nervous system, the most effective way to soothe your nervous system is going out into nature. Oh my goodness. Like, go to a park, go to a place where you could be by the water. If you have a yard, go outside in that yard and look at the trees, look at the birds, look up at the sky. Just stop thinking, just observe, and you'll start to see patterns. You'll start to see beautiful little glimpses of magic that just at the very least remind you that there's more to this world than whatever you might be going through, and that you are fully supported. Just how the birds flying in the sky are supported, or the squirrel climbing up the tree is supported by the Most High Creator. You're supported too. It's just like, go take your shoes off, put your feet on the ground, take your hands and touch the earth, touch a tree, go hug a tree, for real. Like, that tree is gonna give you some love. Tell the tree what's up, why your nervous system is messed up today. Give her a hug, ask her for strength, wrap around her. Nature is like so supporting and nourishing of us, and we are having to relearn this because we've been taught that nature is just something we live on. Like, it's not something that's living itself. It's not something that's supporting us. It's just something that's there. I remember, like, before I started awakening, I used to just see like the change of the trees with the seasons. I would take that for granted. It was just like, Oh, now it's fall. Oh, now it's spring. And I didn't have any conscious awareness of what it meant for those trees to be going through those changes. And it's like, oh, you should really be mimicking the cycles of nature, actually. So when you see that tree starting to change, it's like, oh, what type of changes is that tree going through that I can do inside? What do I need to release? What do I need to let go of? But my point is just that nature is like the best healer. If you ever are just feeling completely messed up, completely wrecked, just go outside. Be outside for as long as you need. I'm telling you, if you just go out there and sit and just observe, you can reflect. Just stay in a positive mind space as much as you can, but really just go out there and observe. You're gonna get the healing that you need. Just stay out there for as long as you need. Nature, it definitely teaches you surrender. Nature definitely teaches you surrender and flow. If you look at the animals, the way that they're not overthinking anything, they're just existing. That's a lesson that you can take. So you just go out in nature, you take the lessons from the animals, you get the healing from Mother Earth herself, and that is like the most effective way, one of the most effective ways to calm your nervous system. And so, okay, so what I want to add is that these are all tools, right? These are all tools. You could be like, the most important thing is to do the work. Because if you're not doing the work, you can go and sit outside. You can go and do yoga. You can sing to yourself. And you might not feel any different because you're resisting. You're not surrendering. The most important thing is to do the work. And doing the work starts with going internal, connecting back to yourself so that you can connect back to source, to God, to the creator. Having that conversation with yourself about what is it that I need to alchemize in order to be the best version of myself? What is it that I love about myself that I'm gonna shout out about, that I'm gonna put out with all my life force? You have to be in truth with yourself about what you need to heal. And if you're not in truth with yourself, then you're putting up things that are gonna block you. And then when you're trying to go and even do a juice cleanse, you're not allowing the emotions and the trauma that might be stored in your body to release. You might get some physical healing, but if you're still in that same frequency, if you haven't surrendered to a frequency that is going to allow you to heal and be in truth about who you really are, then those same dis-eases are going to return right back. So, thank you for being here with me and just listening. These are all things that have worked and are working for me to help me whenever I feel like completely overloaded in my nervous system. And all of these things involve slowing down, which is really intentional. Like, we have to slow down. We have to have periods of rest in order to be able to fully be present and enjoy those periods of high activity. So just, take some time out for yourself. Love yourself. Love on yourself. Love yourself. Honor yourself. Give yourself a hug. Do the things that make you feel good, that make your nervous system feel good. And I'm about to go drink some of my womb tea. It has hibiscus. It has raspberry leaf. It has nettle. It's so good. I put a little bit of cinnamon in it. I have a blend. You can buy it from me. You can shop with me if you want it, or make your own. It's so good. I'm gonna go drink that, not do anything, just drink it. Be purposeful and conscious of the healing that I'm getting from that tea. And then I'm gonna go start my day. So thank you for being with me. I look forward to seeing you next time. Peace.